2003. DNA eventually finds a lopsided apartment in Manhattan surrounding a garbage chute and pay $1,400 a month in rent. Consider themselves lucky. Trying to seem adult, they invite Anya's parents and Kim, me, over for a dinner party. Anya, oblivious, tells everyone she has a very big announcement to make, and as her parents' blood pressures spike, she informs them that DNA are canceling their cable. They want to spend more time taking advantage of New York, they say, but the plan backfires and they end up addicted to C-SPAN. They call each other at work to talk about committee testimonies and start reserving the balance of their time. Following the death of Dan's grandfather, Bill, they embark on a road trip to Tennessee, where Anya meets much of Dan's extended family for the first time. She and the family rave about each other. On the way back, they stop in Nashville, then Cincinnati, but never make it to Pittsburgh as planned because Dan loses his appendix in Cincinnati emergency room. After he recovers, Anya is forced to drive the 642 miles back to New York. No small feat, given it was her first highway drive. Her first visit to Pittsburgh will have to wait, but will be memorable.
Summer 2004. After deciding that their jobs stink and the solution is more education, DNA up and moved to central Missouri. It's quiet and calm after NYC, though the occasional tornado siren sends Anya flying to the basement, laptop, cell phone, and jug of water in hand. Danos uses Anya to practice teaching high school science and discovers she can't even name any historical figures involved in developing evolutionary theory. She, defensively, embarks on a year-long journalistic project about evolution and intelligent design, after which she can identify the number of protein subunits in various bacterial flagella.
47.
Both are happy with their current career paths, and as such work harder than they ever have before. He comforts her through her writing process. Research, reporting, crying spasms, more reporting, fits of delirium, unbridled procrastinatory passion, post-deadline writing, hating it, hating everything, finally being done. He hides chocolate bars around the house for her to discover. She helps him through his first year of teaching by grading papers, laminating cards for last-minute activities, and tucking him in when he passes out at 5 p.m. from exhaustion. He's been carefully cultivating a belly, and she begins to call him Mujik, or Pools.
Summer 2006. The couple returns from Missouri as masters and embarks on an Amish adventure in Lancaster County. Their giant apartment and new degrees feed their egos, and they once again declare themselves brilliant. They are also convinced they're gorgeous, but photos cannot confirm it. They take more photos. No, must be the camera. At nights, Danos reads atheist propaganda to Anya as she falls asleep. It's the sweetest send-off. They discuss the ridiculousness of marriage. Anya says it's silly to promise to always feel a certain way about another person, because how can you know what the future will hold? In true nerd fashion, Danos' objections are more scientific. He explains that all species in nature, where one gender is bigger than the other, like humans, are polygamous. They agree marriage is silly. They then attend Ben and Erin's wedding and find it wonderful. During cocktail hour, Anya says, "Let's get married." Dan tells her she's crazy, mostly because he's already been secretly shopping for diamonds with his sister. During a fall trip to Pittsburgh, he walks her around the block where he grew up and babbles about his neighbor making great cookies and years gone by. And then he whips out the ring. Trying to hold on to some vestige of irreverence, they decide they'll have a love party instead of a wedding. DNA Love Weekend is launched, and before all of you today, the Helix bonds.
Laura, Dan's sister, will now, in gypsy fashion, read the cards for DNA's future.
Daniel and Anya, you have already had a long and colorful journey, but a longer one lies ahead. I think the vignettes we have just heard see your future relationship as one continuing to be based on these elements. First and foremost, your relationship is based on deep friendship. I actually think it's good that your first kiss didn't happen sooner, and that you were able to establish an enduring bond based on strong love and mutual respect. I wish for you that you will maintain this deepest and closest of friendships, and that you will always be able to share your most intimate thoughts and fears without reservation. I wish for you that you will always be able to communicate effectively, that you will continue to be able to discuss everything from the latest world politics to the 47 subunits of the bacterial flagellum, which is essential at our dinner table in this family of scientists, and the recipes for the most intricate of potato salads, which I can provide you with if need be. And importantly, that when you have a fight, you will be able to talk things through and work things out. I wish for you that you will take care of each other and support each other through all the ups and downs of life. Whether it means you, Daniel, helping Anya with her journalism assignments or washing dishes for eternity, or you, Anya, helping Daniel with teaching and grading. And Daniel, keep hiding those chocolate bars because that is certainly the way to a woman's heart. I wish for you that you will maintain a spirit of playfulness, remain spirited, fun, and of course irreverent. I wish for you a life full of laughter and joy. I wish also for you the joys of family. You are both very close to yours, and I wish that that bond stays strong, and that you eventually enlarge the circle with children of your own. And as a note, Anya, I do envision more intensely physical vacations in your future. Daniel, I remember a few years ago when you and I were having a long heart-to-heart conversation, and I asked you where you thought your future would find out. You replied something to the effect of, I can't imagine life without you, spending every day with her. I know you two have the deepest of love for one another, and I wish you all the best for a passionate and everlasting